She never has moved on from that relationship, according to Sean Ono Lennon, who has spoken out about the profound influence that John Lennon had on his mother, Yoko Ono. Sean mentioned his father in a recent interview that was broadcast on BBC Radio 6 Music. The conversation was about the special box set release of Mind Games, which was the fourth solo album released by the late Beatles member George Harrison in 1973. While Sean was putting together the collection, the host, Chris Hawkins, inquired as to whether or not he had received any new information regarding his parents. Well, one thing I noticed was that my mother was on some of the tapes, and it was clear that she was in the control room, he offered as an explanation in response. There were a number of individuals who remarked things like, "Yoko wasn't around for this record, why are they featuring her in the booklet?" or related to that. As a result of the fact that they were sort of on their way toward that famous separation that people named the Lost Weekend, I believe that there is a lot of history and there are a lot of assumptions that have been made about that timeline. Currently in Los Angeles with May Pang. While he proceeded, he said, "But the truth is, even when they were apart, they were always talking, so I don't think they ever really broke up. All of his stuff was still in the apartment with my mother, so it's not like they had a real separation. Furthermore, my father was preoccupied with nothing but her at the time. The record cover is a collage of my mother, who is literally the size of a mountain. And he is this little tiny thing that is sort of disappearing into the background. You look at the album cover. I believe that it is evident what his perspective was on my mother throughout his life. Without a doubt, she was outstanding. It is also the subject of the entire album. When you look at the album cover, you see that it is a collage of my mother, who is literally the size of a mountain, and he is this little small thing that is kind of disappearing into the background when you look at it. You can find her in the studio as well.